YouTubers! Welcome to another episode of Basing. Today we're going to talk about glowing bases, and this is the most glowy shirt that I could find in my closet to represent the glowing bases. Here we go.
So first off, you're going to white glue the entire base and then sand it. Be sure to use a crummy brush when you're applying glue. Now I'm going to put glue, white glue, and add a few little rocks. Next I'm going to make an object out of some green stuff that I'm going to mix together. And I want this object to glow. So first I'm going to make a spine to go onto my Necron base. And I'm just going to use one of my templates and roll over it and pop it out. Slowly scrape it up. Make sure I have Vaseline so it comes off nicely, and I just peel off my template and use the green stuff for other projects. So I'm going to take the back of my knife and just make lines down the spine and then just sculpt texture into the middle section of it. I'm going to scrape it up now. This is what it looks like, and put white glue on the back of it and immediately put it onto my base right in the middle. And then I'm going to take a sculpting knife, or excuse me, a sculpting tool, and just shape it in the shape that I want, which is kind of like a C shape. I'm going to take the back of my knife again and kind of press down in those lines, sort of giving it shape again, and also it helps keep it down. Next, I'm painting the entire base black, everything except for the spine, because I'm going to be adding micro beads in just a minute. After the paint dries, I'm going to put some glue behind his feet and then just get the silver micro beads, which adds like a nice alien fauna kind of look to the base. Next, I'm going to do Caliban green, and I'm going to dry brush it over most of the base. So really get inside there, and this is part of the glowing process. You have to start dark and slowly get lighter. So the next color I'm going to use is Warpstone Glow, and I'm going to do a smaller circle of this color than I did the previous color. And I'm going to kind of catch the sides of the rocks and a little bit of those micro beads and make sure it's a nice smooth process. Now Moot Green, I'm going to paint the entire spine this color. I highly recommend a very bright green like this, especially if you're going to be glowing a specific object on your base. And next I will be washing this spine with a Beal Tan green, or just any green wash is fine, and all the little texture and lines are going to really pop out. But the only problem is it kind of dulls down the color. So I'm going to be getting some highlight colors and highlighting that particular spine and around the middle section of the spine, not all over the base, just the middle. So pick one of these. I ended up picking the yellow one, and highlighting the top of that spine and a little bit on the edges, just in the middle section. Next, I mixed a 1:1 ratio of yellow and white and did just the middle area, and this is what really gives it that glow. It makes the object look like it's literally glowing, especially in person. I don't know if it conveys over in the video as well, but in real life, in person, it's awesome. I want it to shine, so I'm going to add a little bit of Ard Coat, and I'm going to flick just the edges of Moot Green to kind of give the base sort of a glow look. Now I have a hot tip coming up in just a second, but first I wanted to show you one of the first sculptures that I ever did, which was this little skull. It was one of my first templates that I made, and I don't know why, but I sculpted it onto my plastic case that holds all my tools, and it kind of just stuck there. So I kept them there. As you can see, there's the top of his skull, and then the bottom of it I just squished together on the template. Now here's the hot tip. I highly recommend sealing your miniature before you do this. You get some Tide, because it has chemicals in it for cleaning your clothes, you know, laundry detergent. This is kind of what it looks like. Get a crummy brush before you do this. Don't use one of your good painting brushes. And highlight the areas that you want to glow, that you would love to see glow in the dark. I have my little keychain black light I got for $3 online, and boom, in the dark it glows. Unfortunately, the pictures don't come through as well, but in real life, it's amazing.
Pretty cool, right? I think so. Here's a joke of the day. What made the glowworm glow? He ate a light meal. So like, subscribe if you haven't already. Please help support my hobby. Leave comments if you love me, if you hate me, whatever. Hopefully it's the first part and not the latter. Until next time, see ya.